unboxing to all. A very merry unboxing to you. Unboxing is the thing that makes positive true. A very merry unboxing. A very merry unboxing. A very merry unboxing to all.
Well, good afternoon, Funky Bunch, and welcome back to another installment of A Very Merry Unboxing with Smiths. Today we're going to go ahead and bring you 4 Star Wars The Force Awakens pops. Now, as you all know, this is a huge movie right now. Carrie, the boys, and myself were very pleased when it came out, and we've been anxiously awaiting it. Cannot wait for the remainder of the movies to come out. But these 4 pops, 2 of them are actually familiar to us from the older Star Wars movies. Admiral Akbar, it's a trap, and Nin Nub. The other 2, Sidon Ithano and Varmic, are new to this movie and this movie alone. Now, none of these are exclusive to anywhere. These are available anywhere pops are sold. And I remember this one, the Sidon from the actual Force Awakens movie, but I do not remember Varmic. I'm thinking it was probably in the bar scene. Not positive. So if you out there know where Varmic was in the movie, please let me know. I'd be anxious to know. So we're going to go ahead and open each of these and let you guys get a closer look at them. Decide if it's something you would like to purchase for yourself or not. Rather than just seeing them somewhere, seeing them somewhere out in the wild in the box and then not opening them. There is in this box, this is the first time I've seen this, is a Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty official card that just kind of shows what the last box had in it, or the first box rather, with Captain Phantasma and one of the TIE Fighter pilots. States on the back, for $25 you will receive $100 exclusive Star Wars collectible, created by Funko. Each box contains a pop vinyl, apparel, accessories, and more, guaranteed. No fluff. Every box features at least $50 value. And all this and more from the official Star Wars box. So, that's interesting. Put that back in there. And get out good old Akbar. Now, because they are Star Wars pops and they are related to Marvel and Disney, they have their bobbleheads and blah 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 blah. They kind of look like they're special bobbleheads. But they also have bases which you can remove the figure from and play with them individually, or leave them on there to display for everyone to see. They are not articulated again. The arms and legs are in a fixed position. Can't really turn the heads on the bobbleheads like you can with the non-bobbleheads, because then sometimes it's hard getting back into a standard position. But here is Admiral Akbar. He is a funky looking pop. Look at his face, kind of fishy in the least, with big eyes, and his head has his different markings on it. The arms also have different markings on them. And you've got his outfit. He's got a vest on with like a nameplate badge, a belt with a silver belt buckle, and then a lighter colored undershirt with some dark pants and some boots. So he's got big bulgy fish eyes. Kind of looks like a carp or a catfish in a way, and he's got a lot of it's kind of like maybe like a shell type head, because it looks a little bit smoother and stronger than the underside here, which looks more like skin. He does kind of look more like a catfish. He's got whiskers on the front of his face, and his arms have little fins on the back of them. So there we go. We've got Admiral Akbar. We'll put him up on the box, and then we'll open Nin Nob next, and then we'll get into the ones that are new to the Star Wars franchise from The Force Awakens. So next up, we have Nien Nub. He is also an alien. Well, I guess they're all aliens. Even Han Solo and Luke Skywalker and Leia, even though they look human, they're in another galaxy. So I guess they are all aliens, if you think about it, right? So this one also has one of the smuggler's bounty things inside. Here we go. Nien Nub. Again, a bobblehead. Again, a detachable stand, which is awesome. I can't believe it took us so long to figure out the stands for detachable. But this one, he is... He kind of looks like he might be some kind of an aquatic or fish alien as well, but his jowls remind me of like a bulldog's jowls. He is wearing a pilot's cap, showcasing his ears sticking out the side, because, you know, when you're wearing a hat, you still want to be able to hear, right? Although this wouldn't do very good to keep your ears warm with the ears sticking out like that. He has a vest that is not buttoned. It has a couple little pockets, and it looks like some things within those pockets, or sticking out of the pockets. And then he's got his orangish red jumpsuit underneath with a black belt holding it up and a silver buckle. He's got black gloves and black boots. So let me turn him around here so you guys can get kind of a look all the way around this figure. I enjoy this one here. It's quite nice. Kind of a normal looking pop with the exception of the face. Face does not really look human, so it gives it a little bit of a difference going on there. We'll put this one up here and put it over to the side. And then we'll get into these two. Now, this Sidon Ithano, this one here, if I remember right, and for those of you who are out there who have not seen the movie yet, I will try and avoid any major spoilers, but in discussing the movie, of course, something may come up, but I will work on avoiding anything hardcore. But if I remember right, this Sidon Ithano is one of the type of soldiers, I guess, that come aboard the Millennium Falcon. If you out there have seen the movie, we've seen it twice, but a lot of it is kind of fuzzy. We saw it when it first came out. If you've seen it recently, or if you know right off the top of your head, if this is one of the soldiers that boarded the Millennium Falcon, or the types of people who boarded it, one of the parties, let me know. I like the way this one looks. He's got a giant rifle there, with a white handle and some brown highlights around the ends of it. He's got a grey and kind of like a pinkish red outfit on, with a grey cape coming down the back. His gloves have some detailing to them along the edges, with a little bit of kind of raised highlights. And the cape is nice and detailed. It's got some kind of like embroidered work along the back of it. His outfit has some stitching, it looks like. It looks like the pink outfit has some orange type of stitching holding it together, so probably very rough and tumble work he does. And his helmet is a unique shape. It's kind of like crabbish. It looks like a crab in a way. And I like the eyes. The eyes and the nose are just solid black there. Kind of gives it a menacing look. And the helmet itself, don't know how well you can see it with the bubble, but it's kind of like the whole helmet's black. It was painted over in red, but it's very, I don't know if it's supposed to look weathered or not, but it has, I can see the black through it. Kind of like it maybe needed an extra coat. And then he's got some like crab-like, if you've ever seen a crab's mouth, it's kind of fuzzy in there. It's got some of those right up underneath here. So even though it's a helmet, almost looks like it could be his mouth. What if it's not his helmet? What if that's actually his head? Poor thing. Although I guess it would be normal to him, right? So there we go with this one, Sidon Ithano. And finally, the last pop that we're going to feature on this one is Varmic. He kind of looks like you would expect a bounty hunter to look, or some type of seedy criminal underbelly that you'd expect to look this way. He's very fuzzy. I wonder if he is kind of like an offshoot of Chewbacca's race. Again, removable base, just like all the rest, and his bobble head. But look at him. If you can check him out, he looks kind of like a Chewbacca type or a Yeti type creature. He's got fur all over his head and body. His hands, his ears, his feet, and his face are not covered in fur, almost like a werewolf. And he's got like a loincloth and kind of like a vest strap. I don't know what good that would do. It's not really a shirt or anything. It's just kind of like a band of leather that goes around his chest and up over his shoulders. So it doesn't hold anything. There's nothing in there. I'm not sure what good that is. But his face, I love this one's face. Instead of this smiling, happy bobblehead, his face looks kind of menacing, kind of grimacy. And he's got sharp teeth in that mouth of his. His eyes, instead of being just big and round, he's actually got some skin covering the bottom and the top, kind of like he's, like that. There we go. I like this one. I wonder if he is some kind of a relation or relative species to the Wookiee. I do not know. I might have to look that up on Google and see what I can find. If you guys know, again, leave it in the comments down below. We would love to get your insight and help us expand our knowledge of the Star Wars universe, right? So there we have it. 4 Star Wars pops. You can get them anywhere, if you can find them. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give us a thumbs up. Click that like button down below. Follow us around on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Instagram. And if you have not already, please click that subscription button that's in front of these fellows. Have your friends and family come and visit us if you think they'd enjoy these types of videos. And have them click it and join our funky bunch. We would welcome them with open arms. So, if you are already subscribed, thank you so much. We are getting close. Actually, by the time this video goes up, we might even have broken our 900 subscribers, which is awesome, on our way up to 1,000. Cannot believe it. We owe it all to each and every one of you. We love all of you equally, our viewers, and again, nothing but appreciation. Until next time, we will catch you on the next installment of A Very Merry Unboxing to all. Bye-bye, everybody.